All right, what's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Hopefully, you guys are having an awesome day. Well, we had a good day yesterday. We swept the NBA. We went 5-0. We had Chris Middleton over 7.5 rebounds plus assists, easy cash. Isaiah Hartenstein double check. Luka Doncic over 8.5 rebounds. That one got pretty easy once PJ Washington got ruled out. That line jumped up to 9.5. So we got good CLV pretty much on everything we bet yesterday, to be honest. Kyrie Irving over 4.5 assists, check. Goga Batadze over 7.5 rebounds, another one. Excellent CLV. This got bumped up to 8.5. He smashed this line. And then in NHL, we went 1-1. Calgary and Nashville under 6 was a busto, and the Kings ended up winning versus the Islanders. So all in all, a very, very good day. We just took the 1L, so we went 6-1. We will take that all day, every day. Doing great in NBA this month. We are 35-17, 67% hit rate. If we can stay above 62, that's an outstanding month. If we can get in the 70s, it's pretty fantastic. So let's talk about this slate. Get you guys on your way here. So first game on the slate today, the NBA Cup, which yesterday's games were good. I mean, the Mavericks and the Thunder just turned into a three-point shooting contest. Thunder just could not miss. It was insane how awesome they were shooting. Not much you can do there. And Luka was just wildly off yesterday, but he got us our boards. That's all that matters. But anyway, Hawks, Knicks in New York. Should be interesting. We've got the Hawks, who are the second in terms of pace, and we got the Knicks, who are dead last. So probably a middle-of-the-road type of game. Atlanta's defense is just horrendous, man. They're 24th overall, going up against a Knicks defense that is 11th overall. So I do kind of lean towards this under 237.5. I like the under in both games. I like it way more in the Golden State game. But I do lean towards the under here. I do think we see a little more defense, but in terms of the Hawks, man, they are a prop machine. They are the gift that keeps on giving. They are absolutely horrendous. I mean, horrendous, pretty much against everything. So let me see. I can actually just kind of flash it on the screen for you guys. So this is just a spreadsheet I use that I've created just to kind of help me out a little bit. But essentially it looks like this, right? So we've got the Hawks. We can see red is bad. So they are 28th in points overall, 25th to the point guard position, 28th to the shooting guard position, 30th to the small forward position, 17th to the power forward position, 22nd to the center position. So you guys can use this. Maybe this will help you guys with some bets. This is something I utilize that kind of guides me when I am looking at potential props here. And it's broken down by shooters and things like that. So to me, this is a clear spot to take the Knicks. I don't know if I want to do 7.5, but we do have some injury potential here. So we've got DeAndre Hunter is a game time decision, but expected to play. Same with Trae Young. Bogdanovich is a toss-up to play, as is Jalen Johnson. So that could really kind of swing the lineup around. On the Knicks side of the ball, Towns is technically a game time decision, but he's probable to play, and Josh Hart is a toss-up to play. Now that means Precious Achiuwa is back in the lineup. He had been on there. He will absorb some minutes, and mostly it affected Josh Hart last game. So we'll have to see. Josh Hart's minutes last game was way down, which is why I like his under assist today. So that is a play I have there. But yeah, for me, it's a Knicks or nothing. I just don't think you can trust the Hawks. And I read yesterday there's some potential trade rumors around Clint Capella. So he is going to be a free agent after this year. Yeah, might be a chance he is not on this Hawks team here in the next couple of weeks, which is sad because we've been killing it with his rebound prop. I did look at it. It's 9.5 today. I think there's potential, but he's been seeing a serious decrease in minutes. So I don't necessarily trust that he'll get the minutes to cover that line. So faded that one. But like I said, Knicks here, -7.5 or pass in my opinion. Bigger lean would be towards that under 237.5. Moving on to the Golden State Houston game. So we've got the eighth. Golden State Warriors are 8th in pace. and the Rockets are tied with them. So they're essentially playing at the same pace. Defensively, Rockets are 8th, so you got a top 10 D. Going up against Golden State Warriors D that is 14th overall. Where Golden State is pretty good. They're kind of the same to every position almost. I mean, power forward, they're a little weaker. They're 20th in terms of defense against the power forward. For the Rockets, pretty good except for the point guard. So they do give up a ton of points to the point guard position. They give up a lot of rebounds to the point guard position. They give up a lot of threes to the point guard position. So Steph Curry could be popping off tonight. I did look at his 3 line. It's 4.5, a little juicy for me. But statistically, I mean, there is potential for him to just absolutely go off tonight. I think they know that. I think they guard him. I like going towards his assists, so I like his over 5.5 assists. But for me here, it's got to be Houston money line, or you take the under. So I only kind of see this 2 ways. I know there's probably going to be a ton of people on Golden State today. But I like the Rockets at home to get the job done. But like I said, first bet would be that under 221.5. Let's get into the plays, get you guys out of here, see if we can have another awesome day. So first one's going to be Cat over 12.5 boards. This was minus 125. I think this was minus 120 when I gave it out in the Discord last night. So if you're not in the Discord, a lot of these plays were given out last night. So get in there, man. It's absolutely free. And I'll post plays throughout the day that I find as well. And we'll do college, whatever sport there's value, I'll post that in there. But Cat over 12.5 rebounds. He had 16 versus Atlanta the last time he played against them. He is averaging 15 rebounds in his last 4 games. Can't fade him, especially against this Hawks team that is very prone to giving up rebounds. Josh Hart under 5.5 assists. He is under this in 6 of his last 10. I mean, he averaged 8 potential assists. He did hit this versus the Hawks the last time, but he did it on 8 potentials. And over the last 10 games, he's only averaging 7.7. So he's going to have to convert really high clip here in order to get this 6 assists. And like I said, we saw a serious decrease in minutes last game for him. I can't remember the last time I've seen him play under 33 minutes, and he did last game. So I do think all the players coming back are going to impact his playing time, like Miles McBride, Precious Achiuwa, all those guys that are back in the lineup now. Mikal Bridges over 16.5 points. We tried to fade his ass last time, and he just went ham on us. And his matchup just looks really juicy today. And he's over this line in 5 straight games. Atlanta dead last in points allowed to the small forward position. He is really good at corner threes, and the Hawks are 22nd in defending the corner 3. And just where he likes to score lines up real well with how this team is weak. So give you a little example here. So if we look at Mikal Bridges, let's get to the right game here. All right, so Mikal Bridges, he is 124th in scoring in the restricted area. Now this is out of 433 players. He's 81st scoring in the paint, 89th in the mid-range. And if we go to Atlanta's defense, they are 23rd in mid-range. They are 15th in the paint. Now they do decent in the restricted area. They're 6th, but we have some really good lines here to take his over in points. Now, I don't take points often, so I'm hoping this doesn't bite me in the ass, but we're going to do it today. It's just too good of a matchup there. Next one's Buddy Hield over 2.5 rebounds. He's over this in every game since he's became a starter, so not going to fade a streak that he's got going. And Houston is very prone to giving up rebounds to the shooting guard position. So just a good angle here. I have to imagine this gets bumped to 3.5 at some point today. This is another one I gave out in the Discord last night. Fred VanVleet under 6.5 assists. This is minus 105 on DraftKings. It's trending towards his over, but he's under this in 4 straight. He is averaging 8 potential assists in his last 5 games. So he's averaging 8 potential assists, and he's got to get 7. I just don't know if he jumps up a ton. I mean, even if we look over his last 10 games, he's only averaging 10 potential. So he's going to have to convert at a 70% clip, most likely to eclipse this. So I don't love that. OG Anunoby over 4.5 rebounds. I think this is going to be tight. Like he gets 5, maybe 6 if we're lucky, but this will be a tight one. But he had 6 versus Atlanta last game. He's just been trending. It's like 4. He's 4 very consistently. But if we look at the Hawks, they're 23rd in rebounds allowed to the small forward position. I just think OG has a nice little rebound day here. And then give me Steph Curry over 5.5 assists. He's over this in 6 of his last 10. He's averaging 11 potential assists over his last 10 games. And he's covered this line in 6 of 9 versus Houston. So like I said, I think the game plan is going to be to prevent him from scoring. They're going to double team him. Should open up people to hopefully make some shots. We just got to get lucky. And well, I wouldn't say lucky, but we need him to make shots at the end of the day. Now, some other props I looked at. I did give out Jalen Johnson over 8.5 rebounds last night in the Discord. This has already jumped to 9.5. The issue is he's a game time decision, so there is that potential he doesn't play. The other one I gave out last night in the Discord is Jalen Brunson over 2.5 rebounds. I think this is minus 148. It's probably going to go up to 3.5 at some point today, but I do like that. So those are some dance partners that you can use for potential, 2-leg parlays or however you want to do it. But that is going to do it for me, guys. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, comment down below, and like I said, join the Discord, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.